one of the big topics that we talk about every week is the murder of Javier Vega Jr. And I'm not going to put you on the spot too much about this, but we haven't really gotten a straight answer from the commissioner as to whether or not they're going to support a designation as a line of duty death, or whether OBP submitted the paperwork in August of 2014 when he was murdered, and what that recommendation was, because the CBP directive says that it has to be submitted within 24 hours and give a yay or a nay as to whether or not it's considered initially as line of duty. Can you clear any of that up?
So there's a lot to that. Let me just start by saying what happened to Javier Vega is a complete tragedy. Our heart goes out to the agents he worked with, his family, obviously. He died doing heroic actions. Now, the question that you're putting forward and the clarification for the commissioner is, what are we doing as an agency about that? The commissioner's been fairly consistent about this, and I know that you probably have a different point of view. But there's a lot to line of duty death designation. There's lots of paperwork, insurance, all these kind of things. And so probably not the 20 minutes we have here to go through that bit by bit. But let me just say that what he has directed us to do, and we did happily, was submit him to the Public Safety Officers Board at DOJ for line of duty death benefits. So that process went forward almost immediately after. So that the commissioner's statements about him being recognized in that way is not his final decision. It's his decision whether or not to submit it as a line of duty death, and we have done that.
Okay, well, I mean, that clears up a lot right there, because we haven't gotten that answer. It's been a lot of, well, we support it, and then you see things like on the RGV, what is that, the weekly muster video?
Yeah,
it basically a video update, and there were some information put out there that when we asked him in person in San Diego was a little different than what was being said there. So there's some confusion, but I appreciate that, because I think that clears up a lot, that the initial recommendation was that, yes, this is a line of duty death.
The paperwork that would get him on the Valor Memorial, the National Peace Officers Memorial, and the benefits that come along with that, that's a board decision, right? The PSOB board, they make that decision. And CBP has an affirmative duty to submit that request, which they have done. We have done, under the commissioner's leadership.
Well, like I said, that is something that we haven't heard before, and is definitely encouraging. So I appreciate that information.